Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. Fan Fridays continues with a battle from Benji, and I can really only try to imagine what this happens. It looks like it's going to be a Mega Salamence Rotom open for the opponent, and then Maractus Cresselia. Now, I know Maractus does have a bit of crazy potential, but how's Cresselia going to set that one up? Is it supposed to be just Icy Wind? Does Cresselia go for that Sunny Day? Is there Trick Room shenanigans? I mean, what is going to be the setup here? Also Intimidate from Salamence, pretty standard stuff. There's going to be the Mega Salamence, and I just really have to wait and see how this goes. I'm very, very intrigued by this. Also, Maractus has a pretty cool color palette with that shiny, so that's nice. Maractus going to go for that Protect, so that's going to be Crunch from the Salamence, getting a huge amount of damage into Cresselia. Actually, never mind, I was expecting a lot more with a super effective hit from Mega Salamence, but doesn't even take half its health. And then Maractus with the Storm Drain is going to keep Cresselia alive, so that means we kind of see... I thought Maractus did have Chlorophyll or something, so it is going to be the other side of that. It's going to be like Trick Room with that Storm Drain, and that just kind of shuts down Rotom, and now Salamence doesn't want to be in a Trick Room anymore, and there's going to be Drought from the Ninetales. I'm wondering what Ninetales is doing on this team, because like bringing Rotom and Ninetales kind of counters each other out, and that's going to be a ridiculous Giga Drain from the Maractus right there. Just right into Rotom, super effective hit, under that, under the Trick Room, just like getting all that speed boost reversion thing. Ice Beam is going to hit Ninetales instead of Salamence, so it doesn't do too much damage. But overall, that is one Rotom gone, and Salamence comes back onto the field, withdraws Salamence, so goes for a double switch for some reason. Like, I guess to try to bait out the Ice Beam again. But, I mean, either way, Cloyster is going to get hit, and that's not going to mean good things for it. So, Protection on the Maractus, just to kind of scout out what's going on. Ice Beam, that's going to hit Cloyster. Fire Blast is coming from Ninetales, but that's actually headed for Cresselia. Does a good amount of damage under the sun, but not enough to knock it out. Cresselia just such a tanky Pokemon. Ninetales is back at full from the leftovers. Cresselia is going to switch out, and now Camerupt enters the... Well, I mean, that's Trick Room, and Camerupt feels safe coming in, so that's kind of crazy. Giga Drain going to go and finish off the Cloyster, and that's why I was wondering why you're switching into Cloyster. I mean, you're just sacrificing it to buy 1 or 2 turns for Trick Room to wear off to maybe have Salamence come in, but Salamence isn't doing all that much. So that's going to be Maractus. Yeah, I was like, Focus Sash. When you have a Pokemon that you're trying to rely on, Focus Sash, very powerful in this case. Maractus survives, still doing a lot of work, and I mean, that's Mega Camerupt now, under Trick Room. The opponent is about to have a bad time. I don't even care about all the resists and everything. You know, you can throw out... Okay, so, ooh, Protect on the Ninetales. I was going to say, you can throw out the Heat Wave, you can throw out the Eruption, you do have Earth Power on the Ninetales as an option. Maractus then decides to throw an Endeavor. And this is why I would have Ooh, Dragon Dance. Salamence wants to win. I guess he's trying to just keep alive until that Trick Room wears off, but, I mean, Twisted Dimensions return, Maractus goes for the Protect. Camerupt, it still has a very good chance of surviving, so, I mean, that's going to be Dragon Claw. The opponent just kind of getting that prediction. Camerupt is tanky, Salamence isn't as ridiculous as everyone says, and that's going to be a Heat Wave coming through. And I would have used the Heat Wave in the first case, you know, anticipating Ninetales going for a Protect or something, because if you're using Endeavor, you can finish it off right there, so I would have just gone for the raw damage. And, I mean, that still did a lot of damage to Ninetales. That, if that was an Eruption at full health, it would have been more damage even, and the opponent just forfeits right there. So, GG, we didn't even get to Sylveon, and that was still a pretty ridiculous battle. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm happy seeing the Maractus. I'm happy seeing the Trick Room Camerupt. That was a pretty awesome battle. The opponent tried to go for the weird outplays, and it just wasn't enough to stop the outright power. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, more Fan Fridays coming up.